welcome to the Game Day update powered by KapVista Media. I'm here with Grant from It's Game Day. How are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good. It's been a while since we spoke, and there's been some pretty incredible updates. We want to go through it and really understand what's been happening in the last few months. But just give us a recap on what It's Game Day.
Oh, it's Game Day is basically formed from me working away, like for the last 20 years in the mining industry. I could probably count the number of times I watched my boy play, and from there we've created an all-inclusive platform for grandparents, parents that have external factors while they can't make the games, and so that's what it is about us, for us anyway, is having everyone inclusive in their children's sports events. So
yeah. So it's a hardware and a software play. You've got hardware that's provided to the clubs, so the junior sports clubs, and I know that you're working with tennis and boxing and football. So it's a hardware offering that you provide to the clubs, and then it's a subscription-based software offering where parents, grandparents, family members can log in, download footage, and watch or watch live and see their family members play sport, from across.
Yeah. So we provide the camera, the AI tech to the local clubs. They also get 30% back from any viewers' subscriptions. Other than that, we charge a viewing fee. We have AI technology for the soccer and the larger field games. We're looking at AFL as well. But at the moment, we've locked in Boxing Queensland. We've got an event, the Pro-Am, on the 8th of March this year. Tennis, or Elite Tennis International on the Sunshine Coast. We've got a commercial contract with them for 5 years, so that's all events at their centre. And we have the potential to do Brisbane and Gold Coast centres as well through them. That's where investment comes in, because it's quite an exy process just for us to do those big centres, as it's 13, 14 courts at a time. So we're definitely on the right path with our metrics and how we're going with it all.
Yeah, I was just looking at some of the data that you sent over. So just with tennis, you launched in November. You had 620 viewers log in and watch it on, for that month launch. And then every month since, it's almost doubled. And in January, the numbers are 2,169 people, and that's just from one tennis club?
One tennis centre, that's it.
Yeah. So each one of those 2,100 people, well, there's two devices, so if you split that in half, they're paying that $19.99 subscription fee to use that.
Yeah, so that they pay that. They get access for 2 weeks. They can watch footage back, watch live, also download all games through that. Yeah, so
they're really impressive numbers for one club just in tennis. And then in March you have football.
Boxing in March. We got 8th of March. We've got the Pro-Am, which is our first boxing event, which is the Sunshine Coast Pro-Am. Along with that, obviously Queensland Boxing's on board as well, so we'll be getting their events later in the year. They're to be scheduled yet. Also, March soccer season starts, which is going to be a week-to-week thing with us.
So explain the boxing one, because that's slightly different. That's not a tournament fee. It's a mini pay-per-view to watch the
pretty much a mini pay-per-view. So we're going to charge $8.99 for a viewer to watch it. We set up the camera prior to the event. We live stream the event. They're actually charging, I think, about $80 for door entry. So it's at quite a big venue. So if anyone can't make it or the tickets sell out, they can watch through us and download their stuff as well.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
So something like that. Now you think about the professional side of things. They get a large viewership, right?
Yeah,
Boxing, mixed martial arts, UFC, one fight championship, bare knuckle. All those get a large viewing, and there is a growing grassroots system.
yeah,
And oh, sorry about that. So there's a growing grassroots system that people want to watch the grassroots, the amateur. So this pay per view for the pro am is actually quite interesting, right?
yeah.
So that one is exciting to start, and then you have. Tell me about the other deals that you have in the pipeline, because this is just you've launched it, you've proved it. There's 2,169 people who have logged in last month to watch just one club of tennis, and you have so much more to this is
Yeah.
it's a growing thing. It's you're on the cusp. Tell me about the pipeline of deals that you have.
So moving forward this year, we've got Stockland's development. Still, so they're in the process of developing a community on here on the Sunshine Coast as well, and they're looking at putting all our infrastructure in for another tennis centre, two AFL grounds, and I think they got some pickleball as well going in. We've been in contact with Australian Pickleball as well, which is we've still got to put together a quote for them, but they're very interested. Um, Biwa Soccer Club and Baringa Soccer Club are probably coming on board. We've got new technology for our soccer as well, so we no longer use the one camera. We've got a wide view camera, and the actual footage for our PTZ, which is the moving camera, is fed off the wide view. So whatever the action is on the wide view camera, our PTZ follows it, so it can be a lot closer and a lot better. Um, we're still looking at volleyball. I'm pretty sure. Um, yeah, we're kind of moving a bit slowly at the moment, just because it's been quite a heavy workload for us with the three sports coming on board now. Um,
Yeah,
but
but you
also we have the potential with the tennis. Like we've already been offered, like Brisbane Tennis Centre and the Gold Coast Tennis Centre want it. It's just a matter of getting getting it in there with that. Um, yeah, it's all developing nicely for us.
Yeah, but this shows. Last time we spoke, you had these agreements in the pipeline, but you haven't launched. Now in December, you launched. This is live. This is a live business.
Yeah,
You've proved that there's demand. 2,000 2,100 people logging in for the month for one team or one competition, one club. That's impressive results. Now, if you add in the soccer, the boxing, the tennis, and everything else in your pipeline, you start to rack up the number of users quite quickly.
yeah, and it's been done organically too. Like
Yeah.
our organic reach is just starting to take off.
Now, this isn't a domestic problem. You've got people logging in from all over the world.
Yeah, we've actually got the data. We can on our spreadsheet. We got people from Arizona, Phoenix, Jakarta, Bali,
Yeah.
um, UK. We've got Melbourne, Sydney. Like because all these guys are coming up to these competitions because they're Queensland competitions and stuff from all over Australia, and they've got family members all overseas that are tuning in, which is really it makes us feel good.
Yeah. So um, you're providing a solution for families, and this is not just hypothetical. This is live in the market. So,
Yeah.
what does the next sort of 3 to 6 months look like? I know you have a couple of sports next month that are coming on board, but what does the next 3 to 6 months look like?
3 to 6 months looks like for us is obviously another two tennis centers. That's a goal for us because that creates definitely some more talk around Australia. A deal with Tennis Australia as well for their Pro Tour, which they get someone from, I think it's overseas in France somewhere to come in. They set up demountables, but they we've got our stuff already there. Tennis Australia have definitely said that they're going to look into us. So tennis is a big one. More soccer clubs around the Sunshine Coast, but we've also reached out to another 5 up in Cairns.
Yeah.
So another 10 soccer clubs for this year would be our goal. 2 tennis centres, and obviously another 6, 7 boxing events throughout the year is a realistic goal for us and an achievable one.
Yeah. So the interest for the families and the viewers to log in is because they get to see their family members, and for a small investment for the 2 weeks or the game by game, the week by week, it's not a lot of money. But from the club side, they're getting additional revenue streams. They're giving additional benefits to their members or to their players and their players' families. So they're thinking about their players and their players' family, but it's also benefiting their pocket, because I know a lot of these clubs are struggling with rising costs of everything.
They're struggling to keep the lights on at some clubs. That's for sure. Yeah, not only that, because we can now advertise. We've actually got an advertiser on board who's actively looking for advertising for us. So we've got the option for clickable logos for promos during the live feeds, and also advertise like video ads as well that run. So the club does get a benefit of that added benefit.
Yeah, and then they get the sponsorship. They're connecting with their local community. This is really, really interesting, and it's not just a what if. This is live. You've got the data to show that you're growing every single month. The viewer numbers are getting bigger every single month, and this is just from one sport. So, this is a very exciting place to be in. As you onboard more sports over the next few months, you're going to see a significant growth in your revenue. These viewers, they're paying already. They're paying customers. So you're not, this is a revenue generating company. This is something that's really, really interesting. So it might be of interest to people who are watching this update. If you want to, I don't know what the privacy or permission is, but it might be worthwhile for them to log in and have a look at it. Maybe the boxing event, they can log in and they can watch some of the pro-am so they can see what this looks like. You might be able to for $8.99, it's pretty reasonable if you want to log in and watch pro-am boxing event. But it gives you an idea of what the power behind It's Game Day does.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we advertise on the socials as well. So if they go onto It's Game Day, BTYLTD on Facebook, they can follow anything that we're putting up. Events.
It might be worth what we might do is I might organise my team to send out an email maybe a week before the event with a link where they can purchase a subscription and log in to watch the boxing event, because that might give people a really good insight into what It's Game Day does, and
definitely
they can be a part of this. This might be something where people can watch a really high quality event. If you're interested in boxing, it's going to be a great event, but it also gets them the opportunity to see what this technology does and what this company does.
Yeah. So hopefully we're going to move into mixed martial arts, MMA, the jiu-jitsu, all competitions pretty much.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to do so. That's very exciting.
That's exciting. So that might be worthwhile. What I'll do is I'll put the details for It's Game Day at the base of this video. My team are always happy to connect you through to the team. But I think that's going to be something exciting. What we'll do is we'll send out a link that people can buy a subscription to watch this event, because this might be something of interest. So
definitely.
anybody who's watching this episode, we're going to send that out because I think this might be something really, really exciting that you can get to see the technology at its core, watch an event, see how it works, and then see how this can be used for your local club as well.
Definitely. Once we've because soccer season's about the 10th of March or maybe 15th of March. By the time we get it up, we'll have some footage as well.
Yep.
Which again, if someone wants to see the actual AI cameras in action, they'll be able to log on there too.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant. I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. Thank you for jumping on and showing me, giving us an update. This has been really, really exciting because now that you're live and there's data to actually look at, this is, it's not just a dream. It's not something you're just working towards. This is live. This is in market. The data is there. The data shows
definitely
that
full-time job.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for jumping on. It's great to chat to you.
That's right. Thanks, Danny.